Hey everyone, no respawns here. Hope you are doing well. So we're going to be making some artillery stands. Specifically, we'll make one here. I am going to make the others probably on stream, but I want to make one here. So I've been having a ponder of this, because I always sort of struggle to make something work with these, but it's more so because of the castle itself. So one big decision I'm making is I'm actually going to block off the stairs completely. Now, the reason why I'm going to do this is I kind of don't... I never noticed that, it's floating. I don't want to have to incorporate the staircase at all. I kind of want to ignore it, and that way I can kind of almost cover this entire area. Ostensibly, we're just going to make a slightly cool looking structure, that's it, basically. Nothing too extreme in many ways, but it should look pretty neat. I'm going to block them off with some wood. We'll do it that way. We'll do it that one. Yeah. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. I think this is going to look good. So first we can block that area off. Should have had my pillars ready. I also made sure I got loads of wood and steel for this one, so... which is good. I also realised I don't think Carla's giving me my discount. Maybe she doesn't give me my discount on my shipments, I don't know. Basically, it's a bit cheeky. Because I went to the Diamond City vendor lady. Crazy Myrna, and I spent 1,500 caps on 2 of the shipments. I went to the downstairs, actually, I did that off camera, and like the one of the wood, the 250 for wood and the 250 for steel. And then I went to Carla thinking, oh yeah, I'll probably get a little bit cheaper because I gave, if you give her like the sarcastic, you know, if when you talk to her and she says you're going to rob me, and you give her the sarcastic answer, she gives you a discount, apparently. I don't think she does. Rude. Basically, I'm a bit pissed off. Right, so we'll close that off there. I'm not happy. You just... I mean, that's okay, but you're going to be hit by artillery. Basically, Carla, not happy, am I? Now, what I might actually do is just cover the entire thing over. No, I'm not going to do it that way. Because I think if I cover the entire thing over, it'll actually probably make it harder for me to do what I'm thinking of doing. So we're going to make a sort of a weird little structure. Basically, we're going to make a frame first, right? And the frame is going to be very blocky looking. But then we're going to add bits on the exterior of it to sort of make it look better. That's the plan. That is the plan, that is the plan, that is the plan. That I have loosely in my brain. I was originally thinking maybe I could sort of... is that just too little prick? I was thinking I could like cover it over and then build on top of it, but then if I'm covering it over, it might be awkward for me like sinking things into it. So I'll do it this way instead. I'm going to fall off the wall line. I can feel it in my soul. I'm definitely going to do it. Right, okay, so we're basically just gonna... I just wanted something kind of chunky. Some people have suggested I do big towers. I want something a bit more stocky and squat. That just sort of... I mean, to be honest, this is actually a way better... Tactically speaking and, you know, practically speaking, this is a perfect spot to put them. But, again, that's not fun, is it? Basically. I will say I think the artillery is one of the ugliest things. I think what it is, and I've mentioned this before, I despise Bethesda's obsession with the ugly white concrete, with a pretty seething passion. I really don't like it at all. And I think it's like the whole little artillery stand is just one chunk of ugly white concrete. I want to find the guy who decided that we should put white concrete and everything in this game and just have a wee chat with them. Seriously, you've never noticed it before. All of their prefabs, especially in Fallout 76, and Starfield does it as well, have that ugly, bloody white concrete in the bottom. It's really annoying, because they anecdotally will not do it. They'll use something else. There's, just going to randomly ramble now about concrete. There's the shipbuilder landing pad in Starfield. All the other landing pads are ugly white concrete, except for the shipbuilding one, which has this really, really nice frame. But it's also massive, and I don't know why they just didn't do the nice frame for the smaller ones as well. Bastards. God damn you, Todd Howard. I will find you. I will find you and shave your... Ah, I told you! I'll shave your beautiful hair off, Todd. Told you I was going to fall off. Told you I was going to fall off. You bastard. Hey, Piper. I need to have a safety railing. I need an adult. Right, okay, cool. This shouldn't take too long because this isn't going to be a decorative video as such. I'm mainly doing the structure. Should just be 2. Okay, cool. I'm going to put a railing around really quickly so I don't fall off. Just occasionally, so I'm just not going to twat myself off. Can you move? Speaking of twat, can you not stand there, please? Thank you. It's actually really rude. Bit rude, brother. Bit rude, my guy. Actually, to be fair, he's actually not where I need to be viewing this, but still, it's just more annoying, if anything. It's more the principle. Also, that means I have to do it from this side. Not happy. Not happy at all. Right, last one. It might actually be almost perfect. I'll probably have to have, like, one thin one, but, like... I'll just put it in there like that so it doesn't grab everything. You may notice that I'm not, like, worrying too much about being fully even. Like, making a, you know, a square or a, you know, actual normal shape. I'm sort of just surrounding it with wood. It's going to look... Each one of these is going to look a little bit different because the actual ground level is going to be just quite bolted together. But that's sort of part of the aesthetic. That's the intent here. We are not going to fall off there. We might actually. Sorry in advance. Okay, cool. So I just do it that way like that. I bet it's not. I'm going to have to do it the other side because I won't be able to see. I won't be able to see. Don't go backwards. Because otherwise it's going to be all angled wrong. Right. Bit creepy, you just standing there, mate, to be honest. Bit weird. Bit weird! Bit weird, my guy. I don't like it. I do not like it. Speaking of things I do like, if you're watching this video live, I have been in a bit of a Project Zomboid coma. Because the new edition dropped, the new update, Build 42. You probably gathered already, I like building stuff, and there's a lot of building in that game. And it's also, I just really like brutal survival games, and it's one of the best. So expect videos of that soon. I've been playing around with the new features. It's very fun. You will be getting a guide if you're one of those people who have been struggling with it. And if not, well, you still fall out stuff, so you got that as well. Right, doesn't have to be perfect, because I'm actually going to cover these over with, like... the reason for this base is to give me something sort of even for it to kind of lean against, basically. Right, now we do the actual fun bit. So we do the top. I'm going to base have stuff leaning against it, so it's going to look quite structurally sound. Shall I? We'll do a combination of these, I think. Oh, yeah, this is what I was hoping it would do. Ah, yeah, it's going to look so good. Yeah, there's gonna be a little bit of flashing textures. You can see already, but don't worry about that. Don't you worry yourself. I like how for like 2 builds in a row I've been doing that. Sorry, not every single build will be doing these, putting these on stuff, but at least recently a lot of them have been. I must admit. I realised that actually. Yeah, sorry guys. Sorry. I'm gonna put this like this, and then I'm gonna cover some of these up. This is just one of the best floor pieces. I'm sorry. The way it interacts and connects to things is just so handy. You can sort of just do this, and then you can cover it over with other bits. That's awesome, which is what we're going to do. Now, a cynical person, could say, well, wait a second, are you going to tell me that this is supported by plywood? Kind of. But look, in my head, it's actually got loads of stuff in there. I might actually put some supports inside. I might preemptively stop your complaining, even though it's completely accurate and makes really good points. So we're going to make it look like it's supported. Technically, you fire the gun once, it's going to immediately collapse. But look, listen, this isn't that kind of operation. We don't think about that here. It will, though, like completely and utterly collapse, like in a second. And yes, I am going to struggle to get out of here. Don't worry about it. I've already planned that. There we go. So that way if you peek down. I'm stuck. I'm still stuck. Now I'll get out on this one here. Let me out. Thank you. Okie dokie. Right. I'm actually going to cover up way more than I have, so I'm just going to put these in the center like this. And that one like that. And again, it looks like weird, but again, we're going to cover it over so it's real patchy and kind of cool. Actually, if I even better, I could use... because there's metal version of that, but I need to put an invisible rug down first. So we'll put that one down like that. Put that one there like that. We're also going to have trouble actually putting the goddamn piece of artillery down, but we'll worry about that in a sec. Okie dokie. Also, it's we're getting another heat wave in the UK. I'm really pissed off. I bought a new fan for to turn it off while I'm recording, obviously. But yeah, I've decided to cancel summers, all summers. So what's going to happen, right, is all months are now going to be the end of October to Christmas, and optionally New Year, and that's it. That's what we're all having now forever. Like, that will be our seasons. I hope you guys are happy and excited, because this is the future of the world. So saith me. Even better. Even better. Wrong one. Aha, that's the one we wanted. This is even better. Why am I using these? Oh, sorry, if you go US integrated decoration, floor coverings, floor textures, you can find some rugs which are actually textured to look like metal. And I always forget they exist. And then I remember. And situationally, they're really useful for stuff like this. Because now we can all pretend together that I've not just put a lot of plywood down. I've actually put some metal. Okay, I want a bit of... Which one should I do? Let's do this one here. Right, okay, cool. We'll do that, like that, like that. There we go. There we go. Cool, 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 cool. Just a little bit of flashing textures, you can see it there. We do it that way instead. That's really annoying, don't do that. There we go. So I'm making just little shapes. Little shapes. Also, the reason for what I'm doing right now is I'm just sort of breaking up the... Oh, that's really annoying. God damn it. I've got one stuck underneath. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. God damn it. Yeah, anyway, I'm making little shapes so it looks slightly asymmetrical. Doesn't look completely the same. Anyway, I was complaining about the heat, wasn't I? Yeah. Oh, that's not letting me. Still, they're just sinking. That's why I put the rugs down there, because otherwise they sink into the floor a little bit. Right, that'll do. Okay, and let's put... that was a bit of a tangent. God, it's so warm already. Oh, don't like it. Not happy. I was live streaming the other day for 3 hours, and my USB fan... Normally I have my fan running during the stream, so I don't mind. It's like, you know, it's just that you can just hear it. Not when I'm recording, obviously. And I was not happy. I was really annoyed, actually. It was very hot. Apparently going to go up to 35 degrees for parts of the UK next week. It's alright. Okie dokie, cool. Oh, that's where that was. Alright, well, you can come over here, can't you? And you can go here. Right, so we've started and I need a staircase. I could actually just use this bit as the stairs, which is what I might do. Or a ramp. Got a ramp? I think a ramp would be cool. Let's go, Let's forget what it is. It's in here. It's in the contraptions. I never use the contraptions at all. Always forget these things even exist. If I use... if I have something popping out, so it starts like here. Think about there. Yeah, okay. I need to use stuff from the contraptions more. Most of it is pretty awful, but there are some, like... just, like, things like this, these floor pieces, I should really kind of make more use of. Alright, pop that there. Thanks, bro. Honestly, this is the most needlessly complicated way of doing this, but it just looks cool. Like, the entire, like, structure what I'm doing. I just think it just... I just find... I never like the way the artillery looks. It always just looks odd. I haven't tried putting it on yet, so it might not actually fit. But if I can make the air around it look cooler, then I'm happy. Yeah, mate, well, there's a big wall in front of you, isn't there? Hello, you. That would work. Yes, that works really well. What I'm going to do, though, is we're not going to place them on every corner. It'll be like every other one. Why? Well, because that looks cool, I think. We'll place, like, little ones here like this. Don't know the difference of those two, so we'll do that. Okay, I like that. Yeah, okay, cool. This is already starting to come together. Do you see what I mean? The vision is starting to visiony. Vision, even. What am I talking about? It's the heat. It's not even very hot. For context, right, even though I've got a southern English accent, all of my family are from the north, Manchester and Scotland, and yeah, I think my body's just not... I may not be from the ends up north, but I think it is still part of my genetic makeup, and that means that I need sub 20 degrees at worst, or I'm just not happy. Cue people from hot areas going, well, here it's this hot. I was like, well, good for you. You enjoy that. It's not that hot here, and I'm really upset already. Alright. This looks cool. I'm very happy with this. It's very clean. That's what I'm quite surprised about. I was sort of worried it might look a little bit too ramshackle, but it actually looks thought out. I've still got basically it's really simple. I'm just going to add reverse junk fences and some detail outside them. We're going to put the tower on and sort of embellish it. Also, these guys are playing ball and not actually getting confused, which is pleasant. Oh, I'm gonna have to... Fucking prick. God damn it. I hate when I do that. Boop. That's better. Cool, right. Nearly done with this bit. Yeah, it's really tidy. It just, like, in essence, it's a completely pointless structure in many ways, or indeed all ways. But that's not really the point of all my building, is it? I just want to make things look a little bit more... So, for example, I'm thinking of putting a tarp over it. Now, before you think, what, that many weapon of fire, it's going to be over it, but not actually over the barrel. So the idea being that it keeps itself dry, but it can kind of shoot out of the tarp. That's sort of how I'm sort of mentally envisioning this. Alright, mate, don't point that at me. I'll beat you up. I won't at all. But I'll moan about it. Also, I will scrap this bush at some point, but not now. Cool. Right, okay, nice. Let's do the reverse junk fences really quickly. How many corners have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. We do like reverse junk fence. Now, the reason why I do the reverse junk fences like this is it looks like it's being used to sort of, like, sturdy something up a little bit. So rather than them looking like walls, they're actually basically just, well, reinforcement. 1. Oh, I only have enough for 4. Alright, okay. In that case, we're only going to have 4, and we'll spread them out. That actually probably will work a bit better, to be honest. I can sort of have other bits. Is it going to make me have to put the rug under them? Yes, it is. Okay, we'll have to rug glitch those. Fine, fine, fine. I'll do this as quick as possible because I'm overheating again. If you would like to hear me complain about the heat live, I am live streaming tomorrow. Normally I live stream on Saturdays, but I was busy playing, well, busy working and also playing Project Zomboid this week, and I sort of slacked. Plump, plump. The rugs are being very, very amenable today. Normally I have to do some shenanigans to get them on, but no shenanigans today. Right, okie dokie. Yeah, this looks crisp, really crisp. I'm actually very impressed. I like it when a vision comes together into basically something neat. I was sort of hoping it would do. Don't go too close, but not too far. Have all jubbles. Close enough. Alright, okay, come here you. Right, yeah, we'll space them out a little bit, so we'll have one here. And then we'll have one, like... Yeah, that works actually. Then I can put some, like, bits there, just to sort of give it a little bit slightly different texture. I thought this would be a really quick video. Technically it has been, because it's going to be under 30 minutes for the entire building part, but still. Normally I'd have edited something, but I kind of do need to show you every step with this one. Also, that means it's still going to take, like, 4 hours to do them all. No, not 4 hours. Maths is hard, good lord. 2 hours, rather, to do all 4. So I probably won't do them in one big go, because there's going to be 4 of them. And we'll put the other one there. God, it's warm now. Stupid data centers, stupid AI data centers burning my planet. So someone can make a really shit flyer for their event. Right, anyway. What are we doing? Oh, hello. Hello, gorgeous. Hello, my lovely. Sorry, the heat is making me go a little bit more East London than I intend to. Right, lovely. Okay, cool. Right, so let's just add quick embellishments on the side, and then we are going to... I'll just do... and I'll do it quickly, because I'll do the whole thing. That's not what I'm doing. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that at all. I'll do that in the decorative phase when I get around to doing it. Right. Okie dokie. Right, so now how this is actually going to go on, I'm going to put it on, then I'm going to sort of add bits to it. But I might also be able to... Where is it? It's in defenses, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. See, because it can go on there. God, they look so shit. I hate them so much. Stupid white content. Actually works pretty well. My one worry was the... We'll face it that way, like that. My worry is the concrete wouldn't sit, but actually it's sat kind of cool. If anything, this is just a platform for that. I'm really curious if they can actually walk up there. Alright. Okay, that looks so much better. Right, so I cut some bits out because I didn't like the way the tarp looked. The tarp betrayed me, but I've added these bits here. I believe this is... I'll link in the description the mod this is from, I can't remember. But it's some custom wall pieces that I'd like sandbag walls and stuff, which I use for bits and pieces. What we're going to do is we're going to put a few of these around. I think we can call it there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I might like add a bit of decoration to the top, but I don't know what it really needs. What I like about this one is it's quite, in a way, simple. Mate, I hate when people do that. I swear that happens suspiciously amount. Like, I'll be building and you can just see someone walking exactly towards where you're about to place your thing. And I'm like, but why are you that guy? Why do you do this to me? Knowing that I'm about to place something. You utter bastard. Sorry, I didn't do it in the Sean Bean way. You utter bastard. There we go. Sorry, I'm slacking. It's the heat, everyone. Sorry. Calm down at some point. Right. Okay. Okie dokie. So what I'm going to do is I'll place this down, then I'm going to disappear off, and I'm just going to add a little bit of like just decorative bits and pieces that obviously might take me an extra 10 more minutes. And then what I'll do is I'll give you lovely people the finished tour. One more. And we are finished. I'm just genuinely surprised at how sturdy and clean this looks. And I quite like the fact that kind of making use, basically hiding the original staircase and turning it into this thing, it just looks way better. I've added a few bits at the top, as you can see. Not too much. Also, I know that technically it's not firing mini nukes, but it's the only thing I had close to shells. So just a little bit of detail. What I like about this is it just distracts rather, from the ugly concrete, because I do despise it. And yes, as I know, the second that fires, it would just collapse into there. But listen, it looks really good, and I'm very, very happy. I did originally have a tarp, but it didn't look great. To be honest, I have to accept sometimes the red tarp doesn't work for everything. But I'm really pleased. Chuffed even with how this has turned out. And it's nice because it adds a little bit more texture to these sections, but it still fits this same vibe. So I've got to do it. I thought I'd do it 4 times. I've actually got to do it like 5 times in total. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got, 4 more times. Good lord, it's going to take ages. But it'll look good. It's actually going to take me around 2.5 hours probably, unless I kind of like, I don't know, supply chain it in some way. Anywho, that was fun. I enjoyed that. What I like about this is turning something that normally maybe you wouldn't turn into its own structure, and gives it a little bit more gravitas, a bit more vibiness, which we like. Anywho, as always, follow me on the socials, link to my Blue Sky and my Instagram in the description. If you're watching the video live, I will be streaming tomorrow, but normally I stream Saturday, but sometimes I'll move it to a Friday or Sunday if I have something to do, such as actually doing the video I was meant to do and not playing Project Zomboid constantly. Speaking of Project Zomboid, I'll have a video in the next couple of days if that is your vibe. I'll be doing basically kind of your first... I was thinking maybe your first hour or your first couple of days. It'll basically be a long video, similar to what I did for The Long Dark a few years ago. And also, the 1.0 of Valheim is dropping in September as well. So we've got lots of buildy, crafty, fun games alongside the Fallout to cover, which would be grand. Anyway, you guys enjoy the rest of your week. You take care.